what I've noticed is that social media is very similar to activities like hang gliding or snow skiing or any other sporting activity. You start slow, you surround yourself with experts like you guys, and then you just continue to build upon that foundation a little bit at a time, focusing on your communication techniques. One of the reasons 19 chapters in my book is all about communication techniques is that's really what it's all about. Talk triggers, Jay. I mean, the reason that resonated with me, your book, is because, number one, the power of communication. My ability to build rapport with a jury is what's allowed me to have success in the courtroom. It's not because I know a lot of fancy Latin legal words. It's not because I'm the best at evidence or civil procedure. It's because I'm able to relate with my jurors. And I relate with my jurors the same way that I'm trying to connect with people on social media. And I think your audience members that are starting to embrace social, if they do the same thing, it'll work for them too. If you're a professional, show your human side. Be strategically transparent. Tell good emotional stories. Create and share content that's unique, content that's unique to your interests, your passions, your why, and create memorable experiences. If you do those three things when you're creating content, like Jay, you've seen me do down at the beach, right? I'm taking a run, I pull out my phone or my GoPro and I'll shoot a 20 or 30-second video, and then I'm back to my run. Lawyers aren't doing that, and by me creating that interesting, emotional, unique, and memorable content, it allows me to stand out above all the noise. It allows me to share tips, and I think it allows me to when it's done, obtain referrals from around the world here in California.
In this 15 minutes or so, Mitch, you have given every amazing way that a law firm, a lawyer, professional services organizations can use social media. You've talked about great content. You've talked about why they should do it. Why do you think that professional services firms are not quite as good as this at our colleagues in other industries, be it manufacturing, be it retail? Is there a risk aversion to it? Is it just that they're not marketers or communicators themselves? I'm really curious why your industry is not doing all the things that you do so well.
Well, Adam, thank you for that. I think a lot of lawyers, for example, maybe a lot of professionals, they're worried about their state bar rules. They're worried about the rules and regulations that control their professions in each state and federally. And at least for the law, what a lot of lawyers need to understand is as long as you're being honest, as long as you're not misrepresenting what you're communicating, as long as you're following the same state bar rules that apply in your state offline, you're probably okay online. You want to check with your state bar. And by the way, while I am a lawyer and a very good lawyer, I'm not your lawyer, so this is not legal advice. That's the other thing, is use waivers, use common sense when you're creating this content, like I just did. I didn't need to throw that in, but I was trying to walk my talk. And I think they're just apprehensive about violating maybe state bar rules. I think a lot of professionals are worried about how they come across, right? How am I going to come across as well as I would like to? It's a live video. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to use incorrect grammar. I may say something that's going to piss somebody off. I mean, whatever it is, they're worried about that kind of stuff. And I'll tell you, one of my first YouTube videos back in the day, and we've been online since 1996 with our website, but when social media rolled out, one of my first successful YouTube videos, I'm doing a Saturday morning mountain bike run down to the beach. I didn't shave, baseball cap on backwards, and I had, Jay, a thought about why it's important for trial lawyers to try to stay in shape, because it's a very grueling profession, right? Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy case, happy client. And I just stopped and pulled over and just held my phone up like this, and I shot a video. And that video got more traction than all the other junk that we've been trying to put together for about a year at the law firm, in the back office, full green screen setup, long, 20, 30-minute videos. That little 2 to 3 minute video got more traction. And I thought to myself, wow, people really don't care. Maybe they relate more to me as to how I looked that Saturday morning than how I do right now. I just rolled back, from court, you guys. That's why I still got this on. But if you walk into my office normally, you'll find me in just a golf shirt and some shorts, tennis shoes, very casual. So I think they need to give themselves permission, Adam, to be themselves. to show their human side. And what's going to happen is they're going to connect with more people than they've ever connected with before. I think if you look at Richard Branson, the reason a lot of people connect with him is that whenever you see him, he's always in jeans. He's always just kind of hanging out. He's one of the guys, right?
He's approachable.
He's approachable. He's windsurfing. He's just hanging out, singing a song. I think that's what connects us as human beings. And the more professionals that figure that out, the sooner they figure out, I think the faster they'll find the success they're looking for with building their online brands. So, ask a lawyer a question, you're going to get a long answer, Adam, but I think that's probably what it comes down to.
How routine is it now for lawyers in training to be taught some of these kind of social media, digital communication tools and techniques, or is it still just so far outside the norm of the legal life that it's sort of like you got to DIY it and figure it out on your own?
So we are a very slow profession with getting up to speed on technology, and that did give me an advantage of being an early user. But I think law schools they're starting to come around, right? They're starting to talk about how we can use technology to keep client costs down, to make our legal research more effective. There's some products out now that use AI. Allow me to upload a brief, allow me to upload your points and authorities into a database, and it uses AI to actually see if your points and authorities are accurate and points me to a counter argument. So this type of technology is now being slowly integrated into a law school curriculum. I will tell you, when you get out of law school, the big firms, if you have this talent, if you understand the power of branding online, I think it is going to help separate you from everybody else in your class. So if you want to stand out, if you want to make yourself more valuable, embrace what's happening right now, embrace AI, embrace mixed reality, artificial reality, understand how Bitcoin and cryptocurrency works. Stay one step ahead of the curve from everyone else at the firm, and that will make you indispensable. And when you become indispensable, guess what? You become more valuable. When you become more valuable, you can call your own shots.